Here.
He didn't hit any home runs, but
No, she hasn't eaten it all. It's in here.
okay, well, I'm gonna leave her in here then.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Got me something to drink. Joe just brought me a cup of coffee. That was nice. So let's see. This is going to be a live video chat show, and it's for adults because we like to use heat guns and sharp scissors and needles and dangerous electrical items. And it's also a live chat room where we um, chit chat with the chat room because that's just the way we like to do it. It's called the live chat show. So here we go. We're going to craft and chat at the same time. We'll try. we will. We will. We'll do it. So we got some fun coming on doing tonight. Some fun stuff. Got something new that I've brought in, and I'll explain it to everybody when they get in here again. But it's fabric paper. We have fabric on one side, and I used half of a tea towel, and this is a white butcher's towel from Walmart, and it's just a tea towel, but it's white gauze, and then this side I decoupaged all black and white things that I could find. I had I had some placemats and napkins, and I had some stamping pictures where we did a stamp trade one time, and so there's Happy Mail on here, about 5 or 6 napkins. I've even got a sticker. I've got a sticker on here. That's a sticker right there. And there's another sticker on here, but I don't see it. But it's on here. Wonder where I put it. I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm going to be putting it on this way, and I've got some more glued downs. I want to put some more of my pictures on here and do them up and down so you can see the picture. Some of these pictures I've got some die cuts I want to use like this, and so I can glue that on there and you can see it on top of the uh, black and white. I hope you can see it, uh, but might not be able to see it. But anyway, I have some other die cuts that I was going to put on here, some doilies, and and then I might be able to, after I'm done gluing, I might be able to go over some of this, like with some gold or something. Um, so we'll see. We'll see about what we can do with that. I've got Kim Polton coming on with me tonight, and she'll be here in about an hour. I am early, so we get to talk about this some more. And I just watched several videos, and then I think somebody said that Lizzie um, Brewer did something like this this week, and I haven't seen the video of it yet, so I'll have to go look that up. And but I got this idea originating from Barb Owen, and 4 years ago when I started streaming. Uh, I was inspired by Barb Owen and Dee Dee Willingham and Cat Hand to stream. And then after I got in here streaming, I met Mary, Aunt Beck, Lisa, and Tanya. And it's just been go, go, go ever since. And just to let you all know how much I love streaming and how much I love interacting with all of you all, is I stream 3 times a week. And when I first started streaming, I couldn't wait to come in here. I wanted to do it every day, and I said no, I have to set my limits. So I said I need to pick Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, and I didn't know which one to pick. They were times were available at that time, and nobody else was streaming, and I said, well, I'll stream 3 days and see which ones I like the best, and then I'll drop one. Well, I haven't decided yet. I'm still streaming 3 days a week. And now there's other people streaming, and they're streaming when I'm streaming, and it's perfectly fine because the internet belongs to all of us. And if anybody wants to stream the same time I'm streaming, I say please go over and enjoy yourselves. So this is Saturday night. I know Tuesday nights, Kelly Ann Rowland, she streams on Tuesday nights too. So that's perfectly fine with me. It doesn't hurt my feelings, and I think it's great that we're overflowing with craft shows. It just gives, and I can watch two or three at a time. I can watch somebody on my TV, someone on my iPad, and then I got my phone for backup to message and chit chat in between. So so I have all three of my devices working sometimes, and it's just part of my life. And I don't watch TV anymore. I watch the news, but I watch it on YouTube. I can always get the evening news with Lester Holtz. He's on in the evenings, and I get it every night. I mean, it's like an hour after it's published on the TV, but it doesn't have any commercials, so you get to watch it straight through. So and that's why I like to watch my movies on YouTube, because I don't have to watch any commercials. So you can, speed up and go through real fast on a movie. You can watch a Hallmark movie in an hour and a half instead of 3 hours, because they every 15 minutes they go to a commercial, and then when they come back on, they always backtrack halfway what you already watched, and repeat and repeat. Is what I call it. But anyway, so we are going to make this into a journal cover after I finish gluing everything on it that I want to glue. I'm going to continue to glue on the other side so that it will be inside and out. And then I'm going to make it this tall. I'm going to make it tall. And then I'm going to sew in two signatures. And my paper is tall too to match my book. So that'll be perfectly fine for inside my book. Perfect. You couldn't have planned that any better. And there will be a little bit of a cover here, but I might be able to do something and cover that, fold that down so that the book will be the same width. And I can worry about that after I get it put it together. So that's not going to be a problem. And this is going to be my new black and white book. And I do have some Christmas things, um, some Christmas napkins, and I thought about putting this on it somewhere. Uh, I can do some. I could do two on the front and two on the back, and and that would make it a Christmas journal. So I'm really thinking about that. So all I have to do here is take a wet brush, and I need to clean my water again. It's uh, it's got blue paint in it. I've been on all afternoon with Rebecca and Dana. But this is how I like to tear them apart, and it decals the edges. It decals the edges. So yeah, that one's not going to work. Let's try a little bit of help. And see if we can't get it to go there. Well, it's still going to cause me problems. That's all right. We'll get it. But anyway, that would look cute on the front of this, and it matches the black and the white. And the little bit of red would be the Christmas part. And there's lots of things I can do to this book. I can dress it up, and I can put some Christmas things on it, even if it's just red doodles, red doodles. And these napkins came from Margaret. She sent me some Happy Mail yesterday, and she sent me a wonderful turkey, but it's in the kitchen. And then she sent me this little roll. I don't know if I can get it off here, of thread of twine on a spindle, and I've got it hanging up here so I can add this to my and sew around the edges. So this will be perfect if I use the napkins on this journal. And I'm really leaning towards making it a Christmas journal because I don't have one made up yet, and it's getting closer and closer. So I'll put my string back up there, and I can use it from here. So that's a great idea. And I'm thinking I'm going to decorate. I'm going to still decorate this a little bit more before I put my signatures in. So these are going to go over to the side. And so um, I was trying to think what else. Uh, she sent me these napkins, and they were so cute. And she sent me that twine, and she sent me this turkey, and she sent me a kitchen towel for the kitchen, and it has Christmas dogs on it, so it's in the kitchen already hung up. So that's what Margaret sent me. So thank you, Margaret, so much. I've thanked her and thanked her. And what else can I tell you all? We have started our turkey trade. It's not too late to join if you want to do the turkey trade. I've already given out names. If you have not gotten your names yet, you can holler at me right now, and I can help y'all with. Hi, Donna. Hi, Pam. Jennifer, I'm going to open your Happy Mail next. I got Happy Mail from Jennifer, and I'm going to open up a Happy Mail. Um, Stacy says gray or silver, not gold, on the white and the black. Okay, okay. Goody, 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 goody. What else? Cindy, and who else is in here? I guess that's everybody that I know of. Maybe there's somebody up in the balcony. Hello, balcony people. Hello, hello. So, but the turkey trade, you have to make a turkey by crafting a uh, something out of construction paper, and it has to be flat to mail, unless you have something else that's Turkish looking. Hi, Colleen. Oh boy. Colleen went to and her son went to the craft fair and had lunch and a fun day. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's good. And now you're ready to make some crafting. But anyway, I'm going to put this over here to the side. If anybody hears this and they don't have their names, you can always message me, and I'll be glad to help you out. So I've got a few. It's still not too late to join if you want to do it. It's going to be for the whole month of November, the turkey trade. Stickers should be done. If you have not got your stickers mailed out, you need to contact me ASAP so that I can make arrangements. No problem. There will be no problem if you don't have your stickers out. Just talk to me. Talk to me, and I will work it out with you. I'll take care of it for you. So and so we're going to do turkeys this month, and Christmas. I think we're going to do Christmas cards. That's my thought for Christmas for the whole month of December. And of course, we want to get them done as soon as possible. So as soon as everybody gets their turkeys made up and sent out, we can begin the Christmas cards. So that would be nice if you all could do that. If you all would do that. So uh, so anyway, I'm going to continue to glue. This is just fabric. It's white muslin, just white cotton fabric. It's already hemmed on the top and the side, but that's not going to be showing. because I'm going to glue to the edge, because I'm going to do both sides. And so I'm going to go ahead and continue to glue some things down on this side. And I guess I'm going to have to do, since it's going to be a Christmas journal, I'll be able to be getting my napkins ready. So I need to take the backs off of them. And this was fun. I've been working on it all day, and I wanted to get it started so that you all could see what I'm doing and what to do. And it's not hard at all. You're just decoupaging or collaging, and you're using. I'm using school glue, but you can use decoupage glue. And then when I get finished, I'm going to put a varnish glue on it. But uh, since Kitty Jen is right here, I'm going to go ahead and open up her Happy Mail before I start gluing. Because if I get to gluing, I won't stop. Let's see what she sent me. It feels soft. Oh, she sent me some Halloween. Oh, thank you. Halloween napkins. Oh, I don't have that one. Happy Halloween. Oh, that is so cute. Thank you, Jennifer. I don't have this one either. Oh, I love it. That is so cute. That is so, so, so very cute, Jennifer. Thank you. And look at the monsters. Oh, I love it. He's got two, oh, he's got a mask on. He's got a pumpkin mask on because it looks, he's got two mouths. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty, Jen. That is awesome. So I'm writing your name on here because I'm going to have to put these in my Halloween box. And it's right behind me. So these are going to go in my Halloween box. Thank you so much, sweetie. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then Sharon, she sent me some Happy Mail. Let's see what she sent me. And if she comes in, she can watch the replay. But she's put a turkey on hers. So let's see what she. Oh, she sent me a Thanksgiving card. Oh, isn't that pretty? She likes to make cards. Thank you so much for being the facilitator on all these swaps. I love to share my makes. That is sweet. Sharon does like to send out. Oh, look at this one with the feathers. I just watched a video last night on how to felt feathers. So we're going to be doing that next Thursday. Thursday night we're felting and we're going to be felting feathers. Isn't that cute? Oh, Beth's turkey swap. She sent me a turkey and some leaves. And look at her card. Oh, look at that. Hope your holiday is stuffed with joy. She's made that. She's bought those. Look at that. That's one of those pop-ups. How cute. I could do it like that. That is so cute. I'll have to take that and put it up on the mantle in the kitchen. That is cute. I think I got everything out of there. Yeah. That is so cute with the and then the turkey swap. So I will put all my leaves and feathers back inside. That is so cute. I love these. These are die cuts, and this is probably a stamp, and it's probably a die cut too, unless she fussy cut it out. It looks awful good. She's a good one to do fussy cutting. A lady, oh, paper source. That's cute. Those are sweet, sweet, sweet. I love them. And then she sent me a little snippet. This is one of those sewing um, tails, and you put it on. You sew on this, and then do your cutting so that you uh, don't waste a lot of thread. It's just a little piece to sew with. That is, I like it. I love it, and I will use it for sure. Thank you so much, and I love the little turkey. Where is he? We'll leave him out. So this is an example of what you might get in the turkey swap. This is what you might get. You might get a turkey, and you got to make a turkey too. So thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you so much. So I'm going to put her turkey right here on the turkey swap so I can show it every time I have to get in here to get names for you guys. So I'm going to put her turkey in here. So thank you, Sharon. I love it. That is super cute. Super, super duper. Now I'm using my glue and it's making a mess. Um, it's always lovely to get happy mail. And I send a lot of it out. I do. I send a lot. But right now we're doing the turkey trade, so I'm going to leave it that at that. And I'm going to take and put some water in this. I love this spray bottle. It's a good spray bottle. Yes, I do, Belinda. I send it. So I'm adding this is just regular white glue, school glue, and I'm adding just a little bit of water to it. It's a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be when I glued all this down earlier. So let's try that and um, see where we are on our thing. And I said I was going to fold it in half this way. So if that's the case, I've got some more things to put on here, like this and this. And I can glue this down. And I can get a little credit card to help me out. So I got some glue down, and I'm going to put this corner of a doily down. And I've got some corner things to put down. So I've got there's a Christmas tree I can put on here. And there's another tree. I can put it on the back. And there's a butterfly. I got to put some of it on the back. I got this old car. I thought that was cute. I could put it right there. And then my Christmas napkins. So if I put that up there, and I'll put this right here, and I might just need to put just one, and then I'm going to decorate it with the baking twine. I call it baking twine, but this is not for baking. It's for decorations because it's got silver in it. But I'm going to put the twine, and I might stitch it around the edges. But I think the little car needs to go down here too, and the little tree. So there's my tree, and there's my little car. And those were given to me from Teresa. She sent me a little book, a picture album book, and she filled all the pages up with die cuts for me. And I love it. I love it. It was so easy to find what I wanted, and it was just super, super nice. So this is working out okay, and I'm glad I already had the outside done. I am glad. Um, I'm glad I went ahead and took the initiative to begin it, because I'm going to show you how to do it on this side, and it's not hard. It's just collaging. So I'm just going to glue that there, and I'm going to glue this down here. Now I have to be super careful with the napkins, or they will tear. So I'll just lightly spread it out. I can do hard on this paper because it was like cardstock. And you can't really see it, but it's there. Now I could go on top and do another layer, and it might make it, if I get it right, it might make it look darker. I put two down. They're glued. And then I'm going to be doing the deco glue over top of it. And it was here just a minute ago, right here. This Duraclear Deco Art. I'm going to be putting that over all of it when I get finished. So that's going to be the front. Now, I might have some more words in here. I was looking for believe in your dreams. I'm going to put that right here. Thought I had some more words. The best things in life. I could put that down. I'm just going to put the best things in life right there. And put that there. And I haven't gotten into my Christmas decorations. You know, I might have some other things I can add to this. But after I laid this napkin down on top of the other, I think it made it a darker picture. So that's going to be the front. And I'm going to have things on the corners, metal things on the corners. So that's not going to be a problem. And I might be folding the ends. I forgot about the ends. But if I do, it'll just be one, just a little bit. It won't be a whole lot. Because this is going to be my signatures. And I can just go in halfway. And then this one will go like this. Okay, that's going to work. Like that. And I'm going to have to put some clips on it, which I can do. I got these little clothespins to close it shut like that. That'll work. So that'll be the front of the book like that. And I can glue the back side too. So that's going to be it's going to be like a recording journal or something, one of those record journals. Uh, so I just need to let this dry, and after that I can do a little bit of decorations, and I have some um, shiny rub-ons. Um, see if I can get them out without having avalanche. Too late. Hi, Barbara. Avalanche. It's behind me. I'm not gonna look. But these, I got some gelatos. Oh, I also got some stickles. Stacy told me not gold. She told me silver or gray, and I've got this shiny, glittery white. That's what I've got. And I used to have some more of these, but I don't know where they are. I've also got a purpley one, but I have a red one. It's a Mary Berry Memory Cherry Red. And I can do something with the red and bring out more of the red. There's a red bird, there's two mittens, and the snowman. And I can do something like this and do a little red before I do the silver. And these move with wetness. And it's wet because of the glue. So I could do that. Just a little, just a little something. That don't look right. I have to do a little bit more. Have to do it all. I'm probably messing it up. Get back on there. So I don't know about that. I'm not happy with it, but I'm going to put this away. This is dangerous. I'm going to stick to the stickles. So if I use the stickles now, I need to I'm trying to think when I should use the stickles, before or after the Duraclear. And this is just a shiny glitter glue is all it is. And it doesn't want to come back out anymore. So I don't really like that. So I'm thinking about covering it up, and I don't think it'd be any problem if I did cover it up. Now's the time I can cover it up because I've got all kinds of things, paper and things to use. I was thinking I was doing something good. And I think it's a fail. So I have over here some napkins. I could leave some of the red to show. Yeah, you're not happy with it? This is what you do. This is what you do. And that pink red coming through is perfect. Now I need a paste on the edge. Something for the edge. Something like this. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing okay? Y'all doing okay? Barbara says, I'm working on a Zentangle combo pattern from last month's new tangles. I'm so listening, but not necessarily watching. That's perfectly fine, Barbara. You go right ahead and Zentangle. Brenda did roll call. Beth, Barbara, Belinda, Sherry, Cheryl, Renee, Monkey, and everyone else. Hi, Cheryl. So anyway, I had a little boo-boo, but I just covered it up, and I think it looks just fine. I think it looks just fine. So I am going to, uh, I wish the napkin showed up more. And one more thing, I'm going to be doing the inside, like just like I did the outside. I could use this for the inside of the book and redo the outside for the better part. It would be neat if I could do it all white and use the napkins. And we're going to have to do it anyway, so we have a choice to pick which one we want for the outside. But this was on a whimsical thing. I just watched a video yesterday. I watched Vintage Treasures, something like that, and she did the fabric paper folder. And I also watched Owens, Barbara Owen, and she did this and 4 years ago, and that's the one um, I learned how to do my very first fabric journal was from Barb Owen. Yeah. So I think I'm going to dry this for just a few minutes with the heat gun and see if I can't work on the inside. Kitty Jean's fighting with her cat. She's wanting her chicken. Double stack the images. I did, and I can stack it again. Thank you, Stacy. That's a great idea. And I could do it on top of the uh, Duraclear clear. That's what I'll do. I'll put this on first, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'll put another napkin on top of that one, and I think it won't absorb some of the back. That's what I'll do. Now I'm going to use my credit card here. This Duraclear's got varnish in it, and it'll really seal everything. And I will be putting on these little decorations for the corners. So I'm not worried about the corners. But I'm just going to leave the back alone. I think that would be wise. I do. Rubbing it down. But anyway, there's lots of videos on fabric journals, and you can do paper, work with paper to where it works and feels like fabric when you're uh, done with the project. I started to do that one, but when I found this one last night, I said this is the one I want to do for you guys. But you could take a piece of cardstock. I would use cardstock, and you wad it up. Then you open it up and you dip your hand in some oil, and you can use olive oil, baby oil. I probably would use Skin So Soft because I've got a big bottle of it in the bathroom and it smells good. But you need some kind of, even coconut oil would work. Um, I'm sure you could use whatever oil you have in your cupboard, even if it's vegetable oil. I'm not real big about putting food in my art room because when you put that on a desk on the shelf, that vegetable oil and coconut oil is going to age and it's going to attract bugs. And I live in Florida and we have bugs down here all over, and I don't want bugs in my house. So I would probably go with the Skin So Soft, and it's a bug deterrent. So that's even an extra bonus with the Skin So Soft. But baby oil would work as well, and that would not attract bugs, I would not think. And so um you wad your paper up, and then you dip your hands in the oil, and then you wad the paper up again, and you open it back up, smooth it back out, lightly smooth it back out, dip your hands back in the oil, rub them on your hands, and you wad it again over and over and over until you get a piece of paper and it feels like fabric. It's wonderful to watch somebody you make it, and it's a treat to see how the ending of it comes out. So anyway, I'm going to put this over in front of my fan so that it will dry. And I haven't done the back side, but I want it to dry real good. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. So we'll work on something else. There she is. I'm coming. There's my friend. And she's got some goodies to show you. Hi.
What do you mean I got goodies to show? Hi, Beth.
Oh, I'm sure you can find something that you've made this week.
I could. I just took most of my stuff upstairs because I was playing because my grandson's here, but I do have some stuff. I'm assuming that I'm supposed to take my napkins apart.
Yes, take the backs off your napkins.
Okay. I have my finger puppet monsters because I'm a
Oh,
lumber.
oh, how cute.
So these guys are crocheted, and I did one out of felt just to show the different ways. Well, this way did I do them.
Those are so cute.
So I've
Those are
really been
so
playing with
cute.
monsters.
And you
Like,
know what? They'd be cute on the back of clothespins.
oh yeah.
And let me show you something.
Hi,
Those,
Belinda. Hi, Barbara.
those old-fashioned clothespins
Hi, Cheryl.
that that are just one slot of a
Yeah,
clothespin. Okay,
yeah.
you can find these rings at the hobby store, and they go into it.
So
And
it's
then
like a
I,
stand.
I glued a ball on top of my little
Oh,
ribbons, and they stand up.
yeah. So like a doll. You could
Yes,
do really fun
and
dolls
you
like that.
put your little puppets on the top of these and you can line them up on the shelf. And still, you don't glue them on here. You would just put them on there for storage
Yeah. These fit
for the
really
kids.
good on empty glue stick things.
Well, the reason I like this is that the clothespin goes into it and it's heavy enough to stand
It's
up
sturdy. Yeah. I mean,
on
these
its
guys
own.
stand.
But it's just these old-fashioned slotted
Yeah.
uh, clothespins, and I don't know, I found some of this stuff in and my mom made an angel, and I said, well, I'm just gonna. So I found one of the heads where she made an angel, and I just put rickrack and lace around this one
Okay.
and
She's
left her
cute.
head, and she's got her hair on
Lovely.
her. But my mom did that, and I found a wood bead, and I've got several of them, and this one just has the original clothespin, and you can see the clothespin part, and
Yeah.
then this ring, and they go right in the middle of this ring. So anyway,
Those are cute.
and I had these sitting around on my desk, and I ended up putting them, and this is another bobbin, a bobbin. And I had a whole bunch of these bobbins, and I used it for my lace. And here's another little guy,
Very
just
cute.
a wooden bead instead of the head. And I lay them in this bowl right here, and look how cute that
They
is.
are so cute. It's like your peanut gallery, your
Yep,
audience, and they go,
it's
ah, and they
it's a little
cheer.
basket full of dolls.
That's awesome, Deb. I love them.
And then I don't have to go over and dig for a little piece of lace or something. I got
Perfect.
the things I use the most here. But
Perfect. Perfect.
that's cute.
And then the other things I haven't, these I made a long time ago, but I mentioned them when we're playing with Becca, my little peckers, and I'm turning these into Christmas decorations.
Yes,
So,
that's what I saw earlier.
yeah.
I thought those were really
So
cute.
on Tuesday on my live, we're going to be making those.
Okay.
Just in case anybody wants to come play. So tell me what I'm
Okay.
doing here. I have the top hunk of my napkin. I couldn't
Okay.
find anything that was rainbow enough for my rainbow journal. So I'm just going to do my, what was that? Floral journal? Floral journal. But I've got all these 12.5-inch squares that I use for doing crazy quilts on. So I'm just going to use one of these muslin pieces.
Okay. That's what I'm using is a piece of uh it's the butcher linen tea towel,
Okay.
but it's white muslin is what it is. It's
Okay.
cotton.
Well,
And so this one here was kind of big. So I think I'm going to make another one and make a smaller a book.
okay.
So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to cut to size, and you can cut yours to size as well. Cut it to whatever size you want your book to be. If you don't want to use it that big, or if you do,
But
what
I would be able to cut it after, would I not?
you yes you would, yes you
Okay,
would.
because I think I'm going to do this because I have a feeling that the book that I want it for, which is this one, and I really don't like the cover that I did. I like the front, but I'm not a fan of the back. But whatever. So, oh yeah, that would still fit. Okay, I'm just going to use that square.
So, and I was going to use this towel, this muslin. I was going to use it for my batik, but I've got some more over there to use, and I could always get more of these. These came from Walmart, so
Okay,
they're a dime a dozen.
awesome.
So this is going to be my new book.
Okay, so what am I doing now?
So I'm just going to lay my book down, and I'm going to start. I use 50/50 glue,
Oh,
glue and just plain old school glue,
well, that's what I got.
and water it down.
Water
Now,
it
if you
down.
want to put it in a jar and use a paintbrush, that's fine.
I'm going to
Uh,
go and,
if you want to squirt it on there and brush it out with your paintbrush, that's fine too.
okay, I
Because
will
we're
go.
going to do both sides.
Yeah, I'm going to go add water to this and I will be back.
Okay. And I'm going to find another brush. And I'm going to apply some glue. And I've got so much black and, well, I was going to use this black and white for the inside. So maybe I can use um, another napkin. What other napkins do I have? I've already made a fall book, fall napkins. So let's see what I've got. I need about 3 or 4 napkins, and I can do colors, killers. I could do sunflowers. There's some more Christmas napkins. I guess I could just do another Christmas. Let's try it. And just use the whole napkins this time instead of the parts of the napkin. That's what I'll do this time.
Well, I couldn't get my lid off my glue, so I'm just squeezing
Oh no!
it in the jar.
Cut it open. Get the X-Acto knife. We'll use it all.
We
We'll
will.
use a lot. You're going to use a lot.
Oh, I'm sure I will. The gallon jar it came from is out in the wood shop, so I can.
So I've decided I'm going to make another little Christmas one, and I need a Christmas book, napkin book. So this might be my new Christmas napkin book. And I'm using Christmas napkins. And I think I've got some more Christmas napkins over yonder if I run out.
I don't think I have a single Christmas napkin, but that's okay. I really don't do much Christmassy kind of stuff, so
yeah. Well, I've got 3 or 4 here, so let's see. And if I just do one side of the book page and put just something solid on the inside, I could put wrapping paper on the inside. And I've got wrapping paper in the hallway, I think. I got some wrapping paper out there.
wrapping paper I've got.
So, and I've got to get me some clean water. This water's
I've
got,
got clean water.
and it's going to mess everything up.
Oh no.
Can't do that.
Hello, everyone I missed. Nice to see you here. Beth is teaching me a new trick. And I am looking forward to it. Well, that's just going to have to be what it is. Ew. It's pretty thick, but not thick. You have a ton of napkins? You know what, Sherry? I've got lots of napkins, and I really don't use them. Sometimes I use them for backings and whatever, but I make so many darn bits that I just don't. It is dangerous for me, Belinda. It is. My thing is that I make the ugliest journal covers you have ever seen. So if this is going to work for a journal cover, I may invest in more napkins. We'll see. Because seriously. Okay, so she didn't show me what kind of texture or viscosity. Is that the word I'm looking for? We'll find it. I've got more glue here.
Here we go.
What kind of thickness of goop am I looking for, Beth?
For glue, about 50-50.
Well,
Till you're happy. Till you're happy.
I'm always happy.
I know.
Okay, if the glue is now just sitting on top, I think it's probably pretty darn good, huh?
Yeah. There's no right or wrong. We're just collaging.
Okay.
You just have to be careful with your napkins because they will tear easily.
They do.
And the thing about this particular project is whatever you do, if it doesn't look right, we can glue right on top of it and cover it all up. We can paint it.
We could.
Yep.
All right.
So that's all good.
Okay.
I think I'll save
fabric.
2 inside.
I'm just going to use this one napkin because it's bright.
I was using the 100% of the school glue, but I did add some water to it to dilute it a little bit. I think it was too thick.
Okay.
Earlier.
Okay.
So this should be a little bit soupier.
So you just paint that stuff on the fabric and then put this on top?
Exactly.
Should I have a plastic thing under it?
You can if your table needs protection.
Well, I think I would like to have some sort of protection.
My table, I put wallpaper down on my paper today, a clean piece of wallpaper, so I'm good to go.
I've got the brown paper, but I know it's going to stick to
You just got to keep lifting it up so you don't glue it down to the paper.
I'm just going to get a hunk of something.
And then, you just pat it down a little bit, like with your brush. I'm not really swiping. I'm just patting the corners down, and then when it dries, you're going to go all over it with the final layer of either decoupage, or I'm going to use this gloss varnish. You can use some kind of another medium on top of it if you got anything, a varnish, or just another coat of like Mod Podge. If that's all you have, use what you have.
Yeah, but my Mod Podge, I find, has not been drying. I ruined a book the other day using it.
Oh, yeah?
because the pages warped. So in my brain, I figured if I clamped them together, they would straighten out, which they did. But then I had like a solid block of book pages that we had to take a chisel to, and I damaged a lot of them. They were
Oh
all
my.
done.
Well,
So
we live and learn.
that's
You
right.
know,
It was definitely a learning process. I'm going to
and
move this.
and I have done a lot of decoupage and collaging in my days, and I don't remember ever decoupaging or doing it on fabric. But 4 years ago, when I first started streaming, I watched a video by Barb Owen, and she showed me how to make fabric tack
Yeah,
paper,
yeah,
and she used paper, and then she used like organza, and she put this the the stuff that you could iron on, that heat bond. You
yeah,
iron it on one side and then you peel it off, and you can
right,
iron it on the other side,
yeah,
fabric to it, and paper. It was a combination of things, and of course that's been 4 years ago, and I kind of watched the show again, but uh, and I'm not doing it exactly like her. But then I watched about 3 videos on this stuff, and
okay,
um, and then I saw this one, and I said, "This is what we're going to do,"
okay,
and because I like the idea of having the fabric to help with the book binding part.
yeah. I
The
think that'll get stability, right?
and yeah, and see, the glue is going to give it stability, and just got to be patient and let it dry, and you might have to do it in stages and let it dry in between, and whatever
Yep,
needs to be done,
yep.
and
Because I don't have a glue gun or a hair dryer.
okay, and I did that one half earlier today, and then I set it in front of the fan, and it's dry, but now I've got another coat of glue on it, so I'll go over here in a minute and get it.
Oh, look, I folded it back on itself and I pulled it. Don't do what I do, guys. Follow Beth. Follow Beth.
Don't do what I say. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Is that what my mom used to say when she said, "But that's not what you did, Mom. Don't do what I do. Do what I say."
Yeah.
That's what she did. All right, Mom. Calling you out.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, so anyway, I'm making a littler journal here, and I've just got a piece of fabric, and you can use colored fabric, anything that you have, something that you were going to throw in the rummage, something. And I've got a pair of old blue jeans over here. I'm going to do something with the blue jean fabric. I've seen where you can make bowls and things out of them,
Yeah.
and so I pulled them out of the rummage, and I said I can't wear them anymore, so I'm going to cut them up and play with them in my art.
Exactly.
That's what I'm going to do.
Playing's more fun.
So I'm overlapping my napkins a little bit, and the fabric does absorb a little bit of glue, but that's okay. Just make sure you're not actually gluing it down to the table.
Well, I've got a plastic thing underneath, so
That'll
I'll
work.
be okay.
And I'm just going to put this one right there.
No, I started out square and it is not square on there. Look, it peels off beautifully.
You might have to trim the edges and be real careful with your. And if you need to tear the a napkin, you can use the a water brush
Yeah.
and make a line and deckle the edges. I like that. And I've got this. I got some brand new Christmas cord stuff. This baker twine. I'm going to use maybe what?
I'm just making a mess here, Beth.
Oh, And I'm going to use this twine and maybe stitch around the blanket, stitch the edges or something
Oh, that would be lovely.
with this red and silver twine that Margaret sent me.
Well, this is going to be a textured cover, guys, because for whatever reason. Oh, yeah, please follow Beth. Don't follow me.
Okay, now let me get
I
some
am having fun.
water. And I'm going to put this guy out. The fan's blowing all my papers away. And I'm going to put him right there. I'm going to take that green off.
You know, this would be really pretty. You know how you were saying about the sewn fabric bowls and stuff? Do this and then make a bowl out of it. I think that could be absolutely stunning. Especially if you had lots of, like, say, Santa napkins or whatever, and you just did a whole collage of Santa faces.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think that could be just a blast.
it would. And I've seen placemats made out of Christmas cards, and they use round, and they cut them in round, and then they glued them all over to make a placemat. Back in the
Oh,
day, that was back in the 70s, and that was and it's kind of what you just said. Yeah, but napkins are so fun to play with too. So we'll put him right there.
okay.
We'll take him off a little bit more.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Perfect. Put some gluage down.
So even though it's just the white glue and water, it's very, very much like Mod Podge.
Yeah, it's probably Mod Podge. It's probably the same stuff.
Pretty much, I'm thinking.
Bet you a nickel. And I think Eileen's is the same thing, except it's just not as much water in it.
Yeah.
Bet you a nickel. If I was a betting woman, I could.
Oh, see, I ripped it. Oh well. It's okay. I can cover that up with something.
Okay, all I have left now is this corner right here. Look at this.
You know, this would work really nice with tissue paper as well.
Yeah, you could use tissue paper. You sure could.
I've got big holes where I've ripped it because you told me to pat it and I brushed it because I listened to you, but did I follow your steps? No.
No,
As Beth does, not me.
do as I say.
Sheesh. Okay. I have purple tissue paper, and those are both purple spots. So you know what I'm going to do.
That'll be great. And I'll put this guy. Oh man.
I well, it's a little bit of a disguise. Hey, Christine.
Let's put some gluage down.
Beth is teaching me a new thing, and I listened to her, but I didn't follow what she told me to do. So now I'm trying.
Following directions.
I'm
Mm-mm.
I'm I'm
But that's okay. You can put another napkin or paper on top.
I'm doing damage control. So
This first.
please watch Beth. Don't watch me. You know how that. Oh, that's just not working.
Another piece of bread over here. Oh, this will work.
Beth has beautiful Christmas napkins. All right. There's one. So I have to put that someplace to dry.
If you want to work on it again, yeah.
Well, I have to do the other side, but
Yeah, you kind of
oh,
need to let it sort of semi dry a little bit, um, and think about, is there anything that you want to maybe cut out to put on the front of it, or a vocal picture? You want to look for a picture for it, or something to put on
I'm just going to use the
word,
napkin.
magazine words, holiday, or happy day, spring, fun time, or whatever you
Yeah,
want to put on the front. Think about that, and you can uh, find some words to put on it in a minute. And
but since I don't know exactly where on the cover this is going to go,
yeah,
because like I say, I've got that cover and I like the way the front turned out because I did a floral collage, but I'm
okay,
not a fan of the back. So I might just take this and use it as a replacement for the like what's on the back cover.
okay. Um,
Oh
then you,
no, Sherry. I'm sorry to hear that. No wonder she didn't want to walk. Sorry, Beth.
oh my goodness, how'd she break her leg? Thanks, Christine, Kim. Let's see, Sherry, Stacy. Hi, everybody. My gosh, there's 31 of them in here, Kim.
Woohoo!
Uh, Stacy May, could you, if you can't, just let me know. Would you put Kim's channel name in there for everybody to subscribe to Kim, and put yourself in there as well so that people can subscribe to Stacy May? She streams. And and then if there's anybody else that would like to have their Made by Pam has a channel link. She can put hers in. If there's anybody else that streams that I don't know about, um, you can put your link in so that everybody can stream to you, be notified. Barbara Clark, she's got a channel. She streams impromptu
Sherry
if
does
she wants
too.
to, because that's a lot of people. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, and I'm just in the mood to do something different. I didn't know I was going to do Christmas. I was going to try to wait till after Thanksgiving, but I'm going to do Thursday is going to be Felting Thursdays, and I did make a little pumpkin, and it's not on my desk. It's in the felting bag, but this next Thursday we're going to felt a feather. We are going to felt a feather, and so that's going to be fun. I can't wait. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it yet, so maybe I can practice tomorrow or on my day off Wednesday. But we'll be doing that Thursday, and so Tuesday um, I will probably talk about this and maybe finish binding them and putting paper in them and things. Uh, if I don't get to the binding tonight, but I might because I don't have anything else planned for tonight. And so I'm just going to let this dry. This is going to be one side of my book cover, and it's going to be that big, just that big. And so I will be gluing on the other side in a few minutes as soon as this side is too damp. If I turn it over now and lay it flat, then when I pull it up, the napkins will pull off. The napkins will stick to the wallpaper. So I'm going to trade it out with my other one over here in front of the fan and see how it's let's see how it's doing. Let's see. The one I almost messed up. That's okay. We're doing good here. Doing good.
So now I'm just going to make a whole bunch, and I have
So
no idea what I'm going to use them for.
this is this is this is it is cool to touch, so that means it's still damp, but it's not coming off with my hand. So that's good. I think it's good enough that I can work on. Now I did this earlier today, and it's going to be real. It's going to be like a record book. It's real narrow and real tall, and I've got paper to fit it already. And I just did this and this, the red, and I wasn't happy with it. So I put a napkin over top of that part. And this part, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I used a red gelato on it, and it's got a spot of color, but I'm not real happy with it. So I'm thinking about covering this up too, and I can cover it up with a uh, with something. I can cover it up. I got things to cover it up with. I've got a napkin right here. And the fan is blowing all my tissues away.
I just spread a big
Oh well.
on the floor over there so that
So I can take part of this and cover that up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. I don't like that red on there, so I'm just going to cover it up. And I've got a polka dot napkin that I can do that with. So uh, that's what I'm going to do. So that's one good thing about this type of art. If you don't like it, you can always add some more napkins. So I'm going to get my paintbrush wet with water and half this.
Beth, question.
Yes.
Do you think it will be strong enough to bead on top of when it's done? Or to
Uh,
do some slow stitch embroidery?
I think that you could, if you don't put too much glue on the backside,
Okay.
or do that before you do the backside.
Yeah.
Um, since it's glue,
Yeah.
I think if you have a nice thimble,
Yeah.
I think, and if a little needle, I think you need something like a darning needle,
Okay.
thick needle, because I think a little needle might be easily to break. And I
That makes
think,
sense.
and then if you have to, you can use an awl to punch
Right.
your holes
Right.
and do something on a bulky scale on a
Yeah. Yeah.
does that make sense,
It does.
on a larger scale.
Yeah. So it's more like a cruel work than fine work.
Yeah, we're just going to put that there. My glue is leaking or something. There's glue all over the sides of it. I don't know where it's coming from. And this is just a inexpensive JOT glue, and I'm not sure is that Walmart Jot brand, JOT Jot. It might be a Walmart brand or a Dollar Tree brand or something, but it's just white glue.
Oh, see, I didn't even check to see if this napkin was too small or too big.
Because since we're not using bulky paper, just napkins and glue, it's possible you could easily get a needle through it.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Oh, I got fold lines. So well. But some of this is going to be really interesting texture for sure.
Yep. And then you know how it feels kind of wrinkly like
Yeah.
you can iron it if you want to get it super flat.
I'm not that picky.
If you got a craft iron.
I
And I
do.
did.
I
Yeah.
do. Of
Okay.
course I do. It's out in the shop. We use it for ironing on veneers.
Oh, okay. For blinds,
Woodworking.
woodworking, veneer, wood. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I covered that up. Now I'm going to cover this one up. Like that.
Like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
I'm just pouncing the glue on.
And you're going to cover up all my little red mistakes. And even you can't hardly even see the napkin that I put down underneath with the snowman on it. But I'm not
Yeah.
going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to let it go. Let it be. Let it be.
Sounds like
Okay.
there's a catastrophe above my head. Must be they just closed the door so I can't hear them.
That's all right. They'll be fine.
Yeah. As long as they didn't spill stuff on the table where I've got all my monsters and my computer.
Oh, yeah. Priority. How old are they?
I just got the one here. He's going to be 13 week after next. But my husband's up there with him, and he's probably about the same age.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to let those two pieces dry, and I'm going to work on and the back. This is going to be the back. I'm just going to leave the back. I guess I could do a little bit more collaging up here. This needs to be covered up. Something over there.
Oh. Well, that's going to be very interesting. I use big clear leaf bags and recycling bags to protect surfaces. And I don't always cut them open. I just leave them so that I can still use them as a leaf bag or whatever. So I just laid one out on the floor and it's nowhere near flat. So the two of these things that I just put on them are kind of like waves.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Hey, Janet Nash. Good evening. Good evening. And Freddie. All right.
Sliding off the tables back here. Just that little bit of wind from the fan is pushing just barely pushing things over to where they're sliding. I'll be all right. Okay.
Okay. You know what? Let's just try this.
Find my glue. And the brush. Hi, Janet. Jassy. Who else is in here? Did you see Janet?
Yeah, Janet's there. Both
Oh,
Janet B and
let me
Janet
push the
Ann.
button. My chat stopped.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, here it goes. Hi, everybody. Here we go. We're okay.
Oh, I don't have a napkin ready. Well,
It won't dry that fast.
well
We're
no, I
playing with
poured it on.
napkins. We're making a journal cover for those of you who just came in. And it's a fabric paper journal. So we've got a piece of fabric here, and we're gluing napkins and things on top of it and decoupaging, so to speak. And it's working out really nice.
Beth's is working out really nice.
I've already had one little disaster, but I fixed it. I just decoupaged over top of it. And you can't see my mistakes. Of course, you can't see my Christmas napkin either, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's going to be black and white. And I think I'm going to put something on the front of that. I think I'm going to go ahead and cover that um Christmas part up. Yeah, I better cover it up. I can cover it up. So I got a little bit of tissue paper, napkins, cardstock, little stamps, some die cuts. I got a Christmas die cut tree here, and I've got an old car down here.
Oh.
There's a butterfly over here, and a fox, and a zebra napkin, some botanical, and just having fun.
We are having fun.
So it's good to see everybody. I'm not going to use that one.
I ripped the napkin when I was peeling it. But that's okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on there.
If anything, these are going to be very interesting.
Very interesting. Remember that? Remember the Laugh-In show?
I do. And that was Artie Johnson. Very interesting. But dumb.
But yeah. Old TV show. If you young kids never saw the Laugh-In, go to YouTube and type it in and see some of the episodes of Laugh-In.
Here comes the judge. Here comes
the judge. Order in the courtroom. Here comes the judge.
one ringy dingy. Oh, wow. Am I showing my age?
Me too. That was our big Friday night entertainment.
It was.
And then on Sunday, it was the Wild World of Disney.
It was.
Lassie, come home. So now I'm
Jimmy
going to...
fell down the well.
Oh, my God. Where's Timmy, Lassie? Where's Timmy? Is Timmy in trouble? Oh, oh,
Yeah,
take me to him. Lassie was always the hero.
yeah. That and Rin Tin
Smart
Tin.
dog. So anyway, I've got some of these die cuts that Teresa gave me, and I'm just going to maybe glue some of these guys down
Those are fun. Those are really fun.
and use up some of my stash.
Oh, I know that feeling. I need to use up my stash too. Because I got stuff. Oh, have I got stuff?
Yep, I do too. This one's a hollyhock, I can tell. It's a tall hollyhock.
I love hollyhocks. I've been trying to plant them. They finally came up for the second or that first year this year. They actually came up, and
Well,
I've
the
tried
seeds,
planting.
let the seeds fall so they'll come back up next year.
Yeah, oh, definitely. But I mean, they didn't flower this year. They're just it was just
Oh,
first year. But I've tried them all over my yard.
oh, okay.
I've got
Well,
really weird soil, Beth.
they
Yes,
every other year. Is it every other year?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I threw some more in so that they will grow next year. You know what I mean? So I've got the biennial thing or whatever's happening. But my soil, everybody around here can grow dill, like dill weed for making pickles. I have tried seeds. I have tried plants. I have dug up the neighbor's dill and replanted it in my yard, and I can't grow dill. It just does not like my yard. It's weird.
Is it the ground? Is it what's going on?
I don't know. I mean, my next door neighbor grew dill absolutely fine. My yard, nope, no dill, no dill for me.
Yeah, I know. I pulled some more of these out. There's a butterfly. He looks good there.
You know what look fun on here?
I've got a house. I'll put it on there. Sure. I want to cover up my. I guess I could cover up the coffee. It's either the coffee or the zebra. I'll put it at an angle. I'll put it up there. I'll put it up here. Now, is there a front or a back? I think this is the front.
I don't have very many.
This is fun, guys. I love doing this. So anyway, I watched several movies about fabric paper and turning paper into fabric. It's a faux fabric technique, and you take a piece of cardstock, and it has to be kind of a heavy paper. And I don't think copy paper would work as well. Hi, Kelly Ann. And
Hey, pal.
uh, but if you use a piece of cardstock thickness, you wad it up, and then you spread it back open, and then you rub some oil on your hands, and you wad it up again, and then you spread, you know, do it back and forth in your hands till the oil's, coming off your hands, and eventually there will be oil on your paper. It breaks the fibers and moistens the fibers to where they don't tear, and it turns out that it feels like fabric when you're done. You have to do it for a half hour. I mean, it takes a long time to do one piece of paper, and it's a strenuous on your hands, but it can be done. And I wanted to do that, but I found this recipe with using real fabric, and I've just got a piece of muslin, uh, butcher. It's a butcher tea towel. Cut it in half to the size I wanted, and and you could even use ecru, the creamy muslin. You can use any solid color you want, and then you coordinate your napkins to put on top. Of course, I got the white, and so I went with the black and white paper, and that's kind of how I got into this. And then I've got another one over here drying that's going to be Christmassy. So I'm about ready to trade. I can't find any more die cuts over here that I had stuck out. Of course, I'll find them when it's over with. I'll find some more of them probably. But I've got some more of this doily that I can might be able to use another piece of this doily to glue down over here on this side to cover some of this. The black is awful black, and I was trying not to get it too black. And I'm going to put this right here and maybe soften this black up a little bit. See, like that. And I can do this one up here and layer that. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody doing okay in the chat room? You guys helping each other out? Anybody need to subscribe to anybody? I've got lots of monitors in here. Kelly Ann, if you want to put your link in, they put some other. Oh, there, just little Cheryl's sister did it for us. Never mind, I see it now. Uh, and we'll put Kim's back in here in a little bit, and my partner over here. Uh, she streams a lot in the afternoons, and it's wonderful.
Well, thanks.
You're not doing anything. And I like to watch Kim. I love all of her monsters and her little Kim bits. She uses all her Kim bits up. And she's very frugal, and she can show you how to make something out of nothing.
I try. I try.
That's right. And
I just think that you don't have to have all those fancy dancy things in order to create.
that's right.
That
Don't.
you can make all kinds of stuff from what you've got.
Yep. Made from scratch.
Exactly. Okay, I'm out of fish. I have to make fish this week.
So I think that looks good. I'm going to leave that. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go trade it out with my other one and see how it's doing.
I have to take my whole thing over because
And
if I
I'm
just
going to see if I can't get this to work again.
I got some fish in space.
This one needs a needle or something. A pin. And I think I know what the problem is. I think there's a piece of glitter in there that's clogging it up.
Glitter's a problem? No.
Because it's glitter stickles. We'll just see if we can't make the hole a little bigger. If we have to, I'll cut it off again. I won't be too shy.
Okay, I have to let my stuff dry because
There we go. There was a clog. Just a little clog. So I've got some. Woohoo! I like that. That made me happy. Can y'all see it? Wait just a second. Wait for it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
well, mine are really, really wet. I could probably wring them out.
I know. Me too.
So they're going to have to dry until sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. It'll take it overnight to dry. Then you get to make something out of it.
I do.
And you could, if you know you're going to put paper in it, you can go ahead and get your paper ready, and I can show you how to do a Coptic stitch and sew your signatures together.
Is that like, I'll show you. I think
It's
I've got
easy.
this one. Is it
I'm
like,
just going to do 2 signatures.
is it like this?
Yes.
Yeah, I know how to do that one. I've done a few
And,
books like
but
that.
you could go ahead and get your paper ready if you know what size paper you're going to use.
Well, the one that I've got this one, but like I say, I've got this, this journal. Oops, left the cover behind.
There's a lot of glitter on that, and I can see it with my eyes, but the camera's not doing it justice. You see quite a bit right there.
So this is the cover. It's this
That's
black
cute.
that I
Yeah.
didn't really like. I mean, I could leave it because it matches the inside cover, and I've got a belly band on that already. And that buckled on me because it's a pocket. But still, no. I was going to use that flower one on this as the cover, but it seems like this cover is okay. But that's going to be a horkin' huge journal. Not as bad as my rainbow journals. Oh my goodness, guys. I took my rainbow journals apart and I had to make 2 journals out of the one because the one was, even though it was a 4-inch spine, it was huge. So I took them apart and I've got 2 of them. They both have 4-inch spines and they're still both big.
Barbara finished her Zentangle play. Now she can pay attention.
All right. All right.
So I'm going to do the same thing on the back side. This is the outside of the book,
Yeah.
and then this will be the inside. So I'm going to use what's left over with my napkins
All right.
and do the inside.
All right.
Might not have enough napkins. I thought, oh, here it is.
I can hand you some.
Found one.
Yay.
So, going to put that down there. That one there. And what else? Just goofing off, guys. So I'm going to put some glue down. And glue her down.
You had no trick-or-treaters? Oh.
I live on a dead-end street, so I don't get any treaters.
We had over 40, and it was like minus 10 below, minus 15 with the wind chill.
Wow. Did you get trick-or-treaters?
We had over 40.
Over 40?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. When we lived up home in Kentucky, we would always get about 70. We were in the end of a cul-de-sac, and it was a safe area to drop kids off at,
Yeah.
popular. And of course, back in the day, everybody gave out, but now people turn their lights off.
Oh, I know. And I mean, we've got probably our frontage of our yards are 100 feet across the front.
Yeah,
So that's like 200 feet between driveways. And then the driveways are about 50 or 60 feet long. So these kids just go around, like out in the street and down. They're hardy, you know?
yeah,
That's, it's brutal. And when you've got a whole bunch of people, like on our corner, there's only two of us that give stuff out.
yeah.
That's a long trek for some of them little
It
ones.
sure is. Well, when we with the cul-de-sac, uh, you know, we each have a wedge,
Yeah.
and so they would cut across the grass and go from door to door.
Well,
They
see,
they had no trouble running around.
yeah, no, I mean, when my kids were little, we didn't have the trees and stuff that we have now, right? So they could go across. But
Uh,
so many people, like our trees are huge
and
between,
bushes and things. Yeah,
and they can't go through the ditch to, do a shortcut because half the time the ditch is half full of water.
yeah.
Even, so they get cold and wet. And I just feel so bad for some of those little
Just
ones.
fill them up full of candy, and they'll be all right.
Yep. I was in a rush, so I took both pieces of my backing off my napkins at once. So now I'm just trying to separate them. And they're not cooperating very nicely.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. They're still usable, right?
Yeah, I use the backings for cleanups.
Oh, I use them for various things. I like putting them down and using them for texture, right? Like you can the same way you
Yeah,
do tissue paper, you smush them up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fun.
Or I stamp on them.
Yeah, yeah.
That works too. Oi. Is this making a lot of noise? Is this making people
No, no, not at all.
okay? Jassy, don't go out and buy napkins unless you have a use for them. I have a cupboard full of napkins, and they're not really exciting. And when I first started doing journals, everybody's going, "You need napkins, you need napkins." So I must have about 15, 20, 25 packs in there.
Yeah.
And I've used like maybe one or two napkins out of each.
Aw.
So,
Well, you need to do my napkin trade
but
when we
mine are
meet.
boring, Beth.
Well,
Mine,
I'll
mine,
trade with you.
yeah.
I'll trade, and I'll prove to you that you can use those.
Oh, I know. I do use them. Like I use them for on
But I
cards.
might be able to show you some new tricks.
All right. I'm always willing to learn new tricks. Well, I used some on those envelope things that we did, Beth. The
Okay.
like I do use them. I just spent a lot of money on napkins that are sitting there taking up space, is what I'm saying. So if you can get away with just picking up two or three wherever, Jassy, much better than buying packs unless you know you're going to use them all. Just saying.
Jassy, do you have any napkins? You don't have none? Jassy, I'll send you some napkins to get you started, okay?
It is Angela. Hi, hun.
Unless you want to buy some, you go ahead. But buy them on sale.
That was a thing, you watch all these YouTubers making journals, and you need this and you need that and you need this and you need the other thing. So many people go out and buy so much stuff
Yeah, I've got so
and
much stuff.
save so much stuff, like those little envelopes from tea bags. I've never used a single one of them. I just threw them all out the other day. Because seriously, you know,
Well, see, I've got some regular tea in here where, because I've used to put a little bit of, put a bag in an envelope for Happy Mail sometimes.
yeah,
And so when it calls for a tea bag envelope, I just go and get me a cup of hot water, and then I make it right now. Get
yeah,
it right now. It's one of those deals. So that's all right.
yeah. But I mean, I'm sure I could use them, but I make so much stuff that I don't even think about pulling out things that I've cut out of magazines and stuff because I just don't. I just don't.
Yeah. Well, you can only do so much, and then you gotta quit.
Yeah. Dana, I sure would have loved to see those fussy cuts you were cranking out this afternoon. You showed just a couple of them, but some of them, all I could see was just like the tip of them. And it's like, what is she doing? I'd like to
Well,
see that.
she has this Happy Mail game that she plays.
Right, right.
So you put a number in between 1 and 25, and then she picks whoever she picks, and then she rolls the dice for them, and whatever the number is, if it's 1 through 6,
Yeah, she does the scoops, right?
then she uses, and she's got all kinds of sizes now in all colors, in 6 different colors.
Yeah,
And so then she counts out 6 green ones, and she goes to her little file box, and she's got them all color coded,
yeah,
and she's got Twinchies, ACT cards, she's got postcards, and she's got die cuts, and then she's got stickers and all kinds of goodies. And then she
yeah,
pulls those out, puts them in their Happy Mail, and that's their Happy Mail.
yeah. I've seen her pulling stuff,
So
but
it's fun. Yeah,
yeah, I didn't realize that that's what she was doing the die cuts for. But
yeah.
still, I haven't seen all her die cuts. I've
But
got,
she has a lot of die cuts.
yeah,
Yeah, lots. And we do sometimes. We'll just do all die cuts one time. We instead of arting, we'll everybody's we're all doing die cuts.
yeah,
So we do stuff like that. Yeah.
cool. Those of you
And
that weren't at my live this week, one thing I learned, I have been looking, I put things in safe places and I can never find them, right?
then you forget the safe place. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
looking for my foil things, the seals
Yeah.
from the coffee, and I put them through embossing folders because I really wanted to try that. And look at how beautifully they turned out. Like, so they're
Ooh.
shiny and fun.
Ooh.
So,
I've got some embossing little things, and I love my little uh, spellbinder. It's only like 2.5 inches,
yeah,
but it's all I need.
yeah.
All I need. I don't need a big one, and this one stays on my desk.
Well,
And
I
I
have a
can, and I've got a folder behind me, and I got all my plates right here in a can.
nice.
Look, Dana, it's a can. Cover your green bean cans and your cans. Cover them and make them cute for your desk. Uh huh. And so that's what I do. Okay, so this is done. I'm going to go back over to the other one, give it a little haircut,
Mine are still soppy.
and uh, and if you want, we could do something. You want to do a prompt game,
We can
or
play a prompt game. I
paint?
would love to play
It's not
either.
too late to paint.
No, it's never too late to paint.
And I don't know how you feel about painting.
I love to paint.
Okay, well, let me put this over in front of the fan. We'll paint something.
We can. I'm going to go get rid of this glue water because I don't want my good brushes glipped in what? Dipped in glue water. What are we going to paint?
I've got a couple of pictures on my phone, so you all can help me pick help me pick a picture. Um, I've got some fall pictures here. And you're a cat lover.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Um, Not especially.
Oh, I thought
Uh,
you were a cat lover.
Well, I like painting and drawing and stuff cats.
Okay.
I'm
So,
I'm highly allergic to cats.
are you really?
I
Okay.
am.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
So we're going to paint. Uh, we did a whole series for in the pumpkin patch. So, unless you have a picture you want to paint, we're going to paint a turkey.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
You think you can do him?
Yep. I think I can.
Okay, good. Good, good, good.
So I need that, that, that. That was kind of browns, yellows, oranges, reds. Most.
Did you get it?
Do. I did. Oh, it's got a bunch of acorns and a thing of leaves
It's
across
in. It's
top.
also in my Facebook page. If you could find
Okay,
it
I
there.
got it.
Okay, good,
I've got it. I've got it.
good, good, good.
All right. All
It's
right.
so much fun.
It's gonna be fun.
I did do paint scribble blobs.
Did ya?
You know what scribble blobs are? Like paint blobs.
Yeah. That's what I made my monsters out of.
But you know how we play it in here?
No.
Okay. Well, I get. I usually like to use paint blobs, but I did scribble blobs this last time, and I've got them numbered 1 through 6. And I make myself big so everybody can see it. And you tell me if you see anything. It's kind of one of those ink
Okay.
blobs that the doctor says, "What do you see?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to know what they think of when people see things. how do they diagnose people? I just,
Yeah,
I don't understand that at all.
I don't either. I did that. That's the way I did all those the 100 painted monsters that I did.
So you go ahead and start painting the turkey, and I'm going to do these for a minute,
Okay.
and everybody can tell me what you see, and I'll use like a purple marker to do it in.
Ah,
So, what do you see in number one? What do you see
skinny
in number
elephant.
an elephant?
An elephant. She's got a trunk in her head.
I see an elephant.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be playing. I'm supposed to be painting.
Yes, you. No, 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 no. You're allowed to play. Uh, yeah, yeah. There he is. Okay. Number one, a frog. I was going to say a praying mantis, but that's fine. We got the elephant. All right. That's a funny ear. Sorry about that. Uh, number Kelly Ann. I don't know who the balloon bunny is, but that's okay. I don't see it yet. And that's something else. I've got to be able to see uh, before I draw or sketch it out. I got to be able to understand and see what I see before if I can't see it, I can't draw it. But I made that elephant up, but I got to do it. Oh, Brenda said that she tried to play this with her brother. He was when he was about 11, and he didn't want to play. So every time he guessed, it was, oh, I see a naked woman. That no fair. Them brothers. Number four is a toucan. Okay, a bird. Okay, Janet saw the toucan. Janet loves toucans. Three is a rocket ship. Three is a rocket ship. Two is a lady with long hair, and she must be brushing her hair. and she's brushing her hair. What did Stacy say? Yeah, the long hair. Okay. Was that the right way with the long hair? Dana said Dana can't visualize. I'm still looking for the rocket ship.
Oh, it's one of those little ones with like a dome over the top, and it's like a saucer with the dome on top. Can you see that now? It's not like a rocket ship, it's more like a spaceship.
Okay. I can do a flying saucer.
That's it. Flying saucer. That's what it is. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. I want you to play. I want you to play.
Yeah, like that. Flying
We're
saucer.
playing together. Sorry, Pam. I turned your rocket ship into a flying saucer. It looks more like a pelican, but we're going to call it a toucan. Okay, we got 5 and 6. 5 and 6. I did these the other day, and I made Joe hold the pen, and I said, "Just relax and let me have your hand." And he was fighting me, and he was drawing, and I was trying to get him to draw, and he was fighting me, and it was hard. It was hard to get him to draw.
Oh,
That's
I'm
why
sure.
these are so disarray. But that's it's all abstract, you know. Chinese food container.
Yeah. Okay, I'm way off the page here.
Yeah, he's a toucan slash he's a crossbreed toucan slash pelican. 5 is a butterfly. And those little wiry things that hang on to the sides of the container. I tried to write Chinese on it. I wrote Chinese. It says, oh, I could put Mugu. Mugu. Mugu Gaipan. That's a dish.
Did
There's a
it?
butterfly. Okay, that's all. I'll get Joe in here to get some more for next time. Oh, a pair of chopsticks. Mm-hmm. Okay, that'll work. So let's see how fast. Let's get. Let's see how much of that turkey she's got done. Oh my gosh, she's almost done. I gotta rush. Where's my turkey?
I love to paint.
Where's the daggone turkey? All right, let's go over here. There we go. All right. I'm going to use my markers because I could probably get some action, get some fast action going out of these markers. So next Thursday, this week coming up, we're going to do um, felting feathers. Yep, you
Yeah,
heard me. We're going to felt some feathers.
that's gonna be cool.
It's going to be super cool. All right, that's enough of that.
Oh, thanks, Angela.
Okay, there's my back feathers. And oh, I gotta get my turkey head in there. Let's get him in here first. All right, that's all right. That looks okay. Give him a little round body. He's a fat one.
Mine too.
Okay, that looks about right. I don't know why I can't get my camera to quit moving on me. Get up there. Okay, so there's a this.
Oh, thanks, Janet. Thanks, Angela.
So we're going to color that in.
I need. Whoa! Paintbrush on the floor.
Uh oh. Okay, there's his back. Then here's his going to be his legs. Here's his other leg. And what else? I think he's going to need another couple more feathers. Maybe one more. So he's got these little markings. So I'll go ahead and put them on here.
Oops.
All right. And then there's a little bit of a band here.
A rock band, a swing
A
band, a jazz band.
band. Band of a band of love. What was that? Singing band of love. Band of love, I guess. That's good. And then we need some yellow and some orange. And we can do something like this.
Oh, that's a big one.
Get something to drink. I'm going to get the orange and the yellow.
Band of gold. That's it.
Band of gold. There you go. Thank you.
Have a good night.
And
Not liking my turkey.
you're doing a great job.
Well, thanks, but oh, there's scuffy marks there too. No, black.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, I'm liking them, Beth.
I'm catching up.
You are. Trying to see what I can.
Okay.
Didn't leave room for all the leaves and stuff. I started way too high. But that's okay.
Can't think about that yet. I'm getting there though. I got to get them acorns down there. Acorns. You know, them acorns.
Yep, yep.
Angela. Bye, Pam. Yeah, Angela needs to go eat real quick or get something to drink.
Okay, Angela.
You can come back. Go get it. My turkey's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay right here until you get back. So, what else could I do? I'm going to sit right here until you come back, Angela. All right, that's good. Those little accents around.
His beak's much more orange than yellow.
Okay. Now let's see if I can make some acorns. You know, acorns. So we need a hat.
Oh, I put my hand in there and
Oh,
smudged
we
it.
can make them a little bit bigger. Make nice and juicy fat. It's been a good year. The acorns are doing well this fall. Just going to put a couple more down here.
That's better. Looks like mud.
Oh, maybe one more. Okay, now I need a something like that. Are they looking like acorns?
Yep, they are.
They got a little stem. Got their stems. And
And we got a twirly branch.
what?
Cal's asking you how you spell acorns.
Acorns. Acorns. It's acorns. Yeah. It's not a spelling show, it's a painting show. So I'm not telling you how to spell it. I'm not going to tell. It's the same thing with collar. How do you collar? There's collar.
Lol, Brenda. Lol. That's all I can say.
That's right. Everybody calls them acorns at home. And then there's the collar that you have on your shirt, and there's collard greens, and there's coloring books, and crayons you color with. So, how do you spell all those? Well, I don't know. I ain't telling you. Well, anyway, I like my little turkey. He's looking quite nice,
He
spiffy.
is.
Uh huh. Collar, collar. It's still collar. So I got yellow acorns. I'm going to make some orange leaves. I better write Happy Thanksgiving first. That's going to
Oh, I
require
totally forgot that. Oh, well.
handiwork here. What should I do that with? I'll do that.
Thanksgiving's over here, so I'm not adding Happy Thanksgiving. I'm
I'm
Canadian.
going to write it
That
in
was last month.
black, and I'm just going to write it clear across, and just pray I have enough room.
Oops.
Not too bad. Almost in the center. It's acceptable. Now let's see. I need some leaves, and they're just the regular teardrop leaves.
I just don't like the way this turkey turned out. Nope, 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 nope.
And they're in an orangey brown, but I only have orange and brown. But I can add a little brown to it. And I'm just making them go every which way.
Wow, Kim.
Like that. And then I'm going to take my brown and give them some decorations. But first, I got to connect them. Like that. And, oh, well. Okay, they're touching the vine, but that's all right. But I can make a little bit of markings on them. Thanksgiving, and then there's two more leaves.
I took artistic license with the leaves.
And then
Like
this
I took artistic license with the whole thing. I really don't follow directions very well.
I didn't do too bad on that leaf. I'm just going to make one because there's not any room on the other side. But I'm going to make it a yellow leaf. I could put some more leaves down below. Like they're falling from the sky. Mm-hmm. All right, let's make some more down here. It kind of goes up and then a castle, and then it goes up and then a castle, and then up and a castle. Did it? I did it. I made that with red, not orange. It's going to be red and orange. We can do red and orange.
We can.
It's very colorful fall. Let's see. I think I've got a cough drop over here.
Mine can be a napkin.
Yours is good. You did good.
Well, thank you. I have to admit, painting's my first love. Now, where was that brush? Where would I be? Guess I use you. Guess I use you.
He don't have no wings. He just drumsticks.
Goodness gracious. Didn't quite get the color of the acorns the way I wanted them, but that's okay. Is okay.
They kind of look like little hats.
They do.
To go with the Moo Goo Gai pan.
Yep. Guess I could put Happy Thanksgiving across the bottom.
Well, sure. If you got room. It
I,
makes it your own painting that way.
it does.
Mm-hmm. Kelly Ann said, Beth, I made a very good, beautiful quilted fish today.
She did.
Ooh. Oh, I saw. Oh, was that? No, wait a minute. I
Hold on.
saw. Oh, quilled, not quilted. Oh, yeah, I saw a quilling fish. I first read that. I said quilt. I'm sorry. I can't read either. I can't spell and I can't read, but it's quilled. I saw that and I gave you a thumbs up. The yellow one got a heart, and then the other ones I just liked. Hi, darling. Hi, honey. Yes.
That's a pretty rough napkin, Angela. It's on newsprint. Okay, I consider mine done.
I'm almost done.
Thanks. Oh, they're right in the fridge.
You can tell they're in the kitchen.
Yep, I heard my fridge door. That's okay.
They got to eat.
They do. They just had supper, but well, I guess that was 2 hours ago, and he's 13. So,
Yeah, it's time for ice cream.
um, I don't have any, but I probably won't have any cheese left by tomorrow.
I go through a lot of cheese because I can have it on my, as long as it's not processed.
Yeah,
I think I'm doing pretty
I
good
love
here.
your turkey.
It looks
He's
pretty
fun.
cute. Pretty cute. I think I'm going to get my brown back out and put in a few more bands.
Yeah, I feel like there just needs to be more yellow in the feathers. But looking on the screen
Well,
compared to what I see in front of me,
I know.
it's
Well, you can
totally
put
different.
a little yellow tint. You did a little. You did a tint, did it? I can tell.
Yeah,
I did a little yellow too in my orange, but that's what I did. Let's see if I can't do a little something something to these acorns.
I feel his waddle needs a lot more color.
They need a few freckles.
Oh, freckles could be cute. Don't have his beak color quite right either. I don't know what the heck's with
I
it.
just went ahead and made mine yellow. I did give him his nostrils.
Oh yeah, I guess mine needs nostrils too.
Yep.
That's a bit better. Bit better.
All right. I think that looks really good. Now maybe some more leaves.
Oh, see, I didn't even put any maple leaves. Shame on me, Canadian, no maple leaves. What the heck?
This is the sorriest leaf I've ever seen. That was a mistake. I didn't. I'm just going to have to turn it into two leaves. I don't know. I better leave it alone. I'm going to go back to my picture.
That's pretty ugly, Kim. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's better.
Get turned around. Mine looks like fireworks. My leaves. Yeah, they look like fireworks.
I don't know what mine look like, but
But that's all they're getting. I'm not putting any more. And I will do a background. I can do a background real quick. Okay.
I'm not doing a background.
Thanksgiving. What kind of a background should I use? How about gray?
These guys need to have a little bit of yellow on them. Okay, I'm stopping because otherwise I'm just going to make a really big mess.
I'm just putting the background in. And I'm just wisping it. Can you tell?
Yep.
Okay, do we have anybody in the room that knows about rocks?
Kind of rocks.
I have a petrified rock.
Okay.
Got any takers? Margaret. Hi, Margaret. I skipped Halloween and I'm skipping Thanksgiving. She's busy with Christmas. She's making a Christmas snippet roll. And
Oh,
you
nice.
see, oh, I have to show you, Margaret, what I did with your napkins. Just a moment. I'm almost done. Let me get my bottom of my turkeys covered up here.
What are you going to tumble in your rock tumbler, Jassy?
Oh, she's got a rock tumbler. Thought about it.
Getting ready. She's getting ready to buy one, she says.
I've been looking at them too, but I'm not quite sure it'd be worth my time to do it. You have to do it, let them run for a week.
Yeah, and you have to change the sand grits all the time, too.
Yeah, you have to go from big to middle to small. You have to do it
Yeah,
3 times.
yeah. Okay,
That's not.
Barbara, enjoy your dinner.
And then there's a 50-50 chance that you don't have any jewels in your rocks.
Yeah, but some polished rocks are absolutely stunning.
But here's my rock.
You're
You
gonna
ever
do
seen
glass?
have you ever seen one like that?
Not that big. That's beautiful.
That's natural color,
Yeah.
but it's got these little divots in it. And I'm wondering what kind of tree has those kind of divots. It was from up in Indiana. Oh, you're going to rock tumble glass and make your beach glass, your sea glass, 2 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Barbara. Good night.
Yeah, I've got lots of beach glass. That's all I tumble is glass. I don't have the
But
patience to do rocks.
it's just for conversation. It was in my flower bed at home, and I didn't leave it. I brought it with me,
Oh, I don't blame you. It's a beautiful piece, Beth.
and it's probably valuable if I was a type of person that would. I'm not a seller. I probably won't sell it, but it's probably valuable because it's got all these things on it. Looks like a log.
Yeah.
But I want to know if we have any scientists in the room. How does it turn to rock?
Usually the calcification in different waters will do that to it, Beth. Because
And
a lot of natural waters, the minerals in them
yeah, yeah,
have a
yeah.
lot of like calcium, and that will petrify them.
I guess because it looks like it's wood on the end. It looks like wood.
Yeah.
Brenda says I have a couple of petrified snails.
Ooh.
Fossil, it's like fossils. You see fossils.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like a piece of wood on the end. Tom. Jennifer, that's a great name. We will name him Tom.
So is mine Dick or Harry? You know?
Jennifer likes to name my animals.
Well,
And
Lincoln usually names mine.
I let her do it. Let me go over and get and see how my book covers are doing. See how dry they're getting.
Mine are moppy still. I could at least pick them up. Oh no! Mine won't be done till maybe Tuesday.
Yeah, you need to get you a little fan. So I've got there's Margaret's uh napkin, and he's down here again too. And then I got him on. No, I don't have him on this side. Just this side. So anyway, this is going to be a book cover, and all I have to do, I don't know. Do I want to leave the edges like that?
Dana.
Leave the edges or cut it, trim it? Oh, Dana, it's not a dinosaur. No, it wouldn't look like a piece of wood. It might come out like a brick, but not a piece of wood. Okay, Brenda, I'd love to see some of your rocks. Yeah. And Jassy, is Jassy the one that got the tumbler? You be sure and show pictures too of any kind of art, anything that you do at home. I would love to have that in my Facebook group so that everybody can see. I'm sure they could sculpt it. Dana. That would be a stinky situation.
Well, it's so old, probably not.
So, um, Dana, Dana will tell me the truth. Do I want to cut this again with this with the? Oh, I could use pinking shears
Oh, pinking shears would be nice.
or some kind of decorative scissors. I
And the
can't.
thing is, with the glue on it, it
I
shouldn't
think I got
fray.
another pair of pinking shears, and I found another pair of pinking shears this summer, and I can use it for my crafts, not my fabrics. See, now what is holding that up? I don't see a thing holding that up. There. Uh, I think I got another pair of pinking shears. Wonder where they are. I'll go over yonder and look in the craft bin because I don't think they're. Well, they must be. Yeah, material only. And then I found these at a yard sale for $2, and they're Japan. I got them at the flea market. That's what we're gonna do. Dana's too funny. She is funny. Yeah, her and Becca were streaming earlier today. Oh, this is just cuts like butter. That is awesome. That is awesome. So anyway, this is going to be a Christmas book. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but uh,
I
we'll
bet
worry,
it'll be Christmassy stuff.
we'll worry about that later.
What about like recipes for? I don't know what you serve for Christmas, but Christmas
Well,
cookie book. Oh, a Christmas cookie recipe book.
we could. We could put cookies in there. We can just make a glue book, and I've got tons of Christmas things that I could probably put in it that I need to purge. And that way I can get rid of some of my Christmas things in my Christmas box. So I'm going to put this inside and this one with the angels on the outside and Santa's peeking in on the side. That's the side I want to use. Yeah, I'm going to use this for the outside. So now I just have to get some paper. And then this is my other one. And I haven't done the inside yet. So we get these off. Get these off. I've got a little clothesline up here on top, and I hang things up there. So this is going to be the front, and this is going to be the back. And this is going to be the inside. So now I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to use my glue wall. Trying to decide what I want to put on the inside. I could leave it white.
I think you'd rather do something in it, probably.
And I'm thinking I've got some like contact paper, black and white contact paper, and then I could do it all, in one piece. You put Christmas stuff in it, Beth. That's right. I'm going to put Christmas stuff in it from my Christmas box. I know, and they work like a charm. They cut paper and fabric at the same time. But these are going to be my craft ones, and then I have another pair that I only use on fabric only material. So that's a good deal. And I've already used them. It's already worked off its pay just by one craft. Now this one I'm going to leave straight. I'm going to leave it straight. Did I lose Kim?
No, no, I'm here.
Okay. What are you
I
going to do?
just, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do.
Will,
What could I do?
I'm going to get off in probably a half hour.
Yeah, I should probably actually go up and spend some time with my boy.
Yeah. Um, but actually, it's almost 20 till, so just another 20 minutes, and might be able to get off early.
Yeah.
And I've been on since 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you were on with Becca and Dana too.
Yeah.
So that makes for a long day of streaming.
But I've got a lot done today.
You did. You did. Well, I really appreciate you showing me how to do those. I can't
And
wait to see.
Dana, will you put Kim's link in one more time?
Oh, thanks.
And anybody that has not subscribed to Kim, you should subscribe to her and support her. And she loves to stream like in the afternoons. It's a good time to sit down, have a cup of tea, and watch her. Uh, so
Oh,
okay,
thanks. Well, thank you very much for having me on.
so
I will show. I'm live tomorrow, so I
okay,
will show you those as dry as they are tomorrow. And
and post them in my group if you don't mind.
I can do that.
And
Not sure.
post your turkey too. Your
Oh,
turkey turned out really cute.
thanks.
Brenda, I got your names for you. I think is that who messaged me? Yeah. I'll get you after the show. I've got the names, the turkey trade. So anyway, this is going to be the black and white, and I've got paper right here for it, and it's going to go in there like that, and that'll be fun, right there.
All right, I'm gonna say goodnight. Thanks very much for
All
having me.
right. Good night, Kim.
Love
Thanks.
to see all you guys here, and catch you on
Thank,
the flip side.
thank you,
Take
honey.
care.
Bye bye.
Bye. I'm gone.
Oh, Kitty Jen says, I think my three turkeys I drew for the swap came out better than this turkey. Good, good. And maybe I'm a little tired because I drew three pilgrims to go with the three turkeys. Oh boy, I just need to color them and send them out in Monday's mail. That would be great, Jen. And Brenda, I can give you your turkey names. I can give you your turkeys. Let's see who are Brenda's turkeys. You have Barbara Walls, some girl named Beth. You'll have to look her up. And Angela Adele. Thank you, Janet. Let me know if you need. Hi, Leah. Let me know if you need to repeat that. Anybody else need a repeat? Barbara Walls. Walls. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. These are for my turkey trade. And then we did a turkey tonight. He's Tom. That's Tom. It's a little, amateur, but that's okay. And then we made this book cover tonight. And then we made a Christmas cover tonight. I love the pinking shears. And you know what? I think I'm going to sew around the edges. I think I'm going to sew on this before I do any more. I'll zigzag around the edges. Now on this one, I think I've got some uh, contact paper. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, this is uh, a fabric paper cover, and you use fabric, and then you glue paper and napkins on it, and then this one was done with the fabric in the middle and the napkins on the outside and the inside. And I will have to put some signatures in here, and maybe I can find some Christmas paper in my stash. I'd have to uh, look through it a little bit, and I bet you I have some, and or at least red and white, even if it's just red and white. So I'll look for that tomorrow, and I'm gonna go over here, and I think I know where the contact paper is. Let me just see. I have time to do the contact paper if I can find it. If that's it, if that's it, it's right here. Oh, yeah, that's not the one I was thinking of. That's not what I was thinking of. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to use that. See if I can find the other roll. There's another roll. Yeah, but this wouldn't be too bad. This is not completely black and white, but it's got gray and some birds. And it's they're drawer liners. But I had some black and white. Uh, I'm just going to wait and look for it tomorrow. Leah, you better de-stash. You better de-stash, kiddo. And I'll just have to look. It might be with my Christmas paper, and I think Joe took it to the garage. So I'm going to look for my black and white paper, and that's all I'm going to do tonight. There's still little damp, but I like them, and this will be fun for a black and white book. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and quit for the night. What do you say, Joe?
I say, okay. What do you want for dinner?
Do you know where that round trash can went with all of the wrapping paper in it?
I put it in the garage.
Can you go look real quick and see if you see a roll of black and white
Black and white.
contact paper in it?
Well, I don't know if it's got glue on it.
Well, it's a roll and
Yeah.
it's the size of contact paper.
Okay, gotcha.
And I don't care if it's got glue on it or
How
not.
long? So how size?
This size.
That's not
A little bit narrower, they're skinnier.
glue.
It's be black and white. I got Joe on the hunt, so we'll wait for him to come back. Brenda says, I went to a fancy sporting goods store because I had a gift card. I bought a jar of map coating to make paper maps waterproof and tearproof. This napkin on cloth is probably a good project to test it on. Absolutely, Brenda. I put Duraclear, which is a gloss varnish, on top of this to seal it, and it feels okay. It's rough, but it's on there good enough. And I need to probably go ahead and put it on here on this one because this feels in it feels like a napkin, and it might I can do that while Joe's in the garage. So and let it dry. Oh, thank you, Leah. Thank you, honey. I got my mama's hands. You can thank my mom. There it is.
Is that it?
Yep. There it is.
We'll keep it in here.
Yeah, I want that. You can take that back outside though.
Okay. It's like a department store.
It is. I have
Your wish is
everything.
my command.
I have everything I need right here. You see, I knew where it was, Dana. I had it all organized. But the Christmas stuff is in the garage. Although I probably should have told him to leave it in here so I can use some of that Christmas wrapping paper for something to art with. I could use that for my pages. Okay, I'm going to have to let this dry real good overnight. And I better quit or it's going to start rubbing it off. And I will sew around this. But this one and this one, see, one piece will go all the way across. See, it's got sticky stuff on it. I knew I had it. So I'm just going to cut me off a piece. And I guess I could do it like that. Cut it off right there. I can always trim it. Better to be too big than too small. I'll cut it on this line. See? Much better. Now let's see. Is it going to go good up and down or sideways? Too late. It'll have to go this way. There's something orange on it. Did it come off? We're good. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this off over here to match. My edges aren't quite square. Imagine that. So I'm going to cut this on this line here. I'm just going to cut it a little bit bigger because I'm afraid I might be messing up. So we'll go one little square bigger. And this can go into the scrap pile. So now what I want to do is lay this down like that. And hold my hand down real tight and don't lose it. Don't lose my hand grip. Don't move anything. And peel the paper back. There's a method to my madness too. So I'm going to fold this back to there. And I'm going to lay this back down. And it's going to cover the inside of my book. Because I held my hand down real tight. Now I'm going to hold my hand. Well, it's down pretty good over here. But I'm going to still hold my hand there. And I'm going to gently peel this side off a little bit at a time. And smooth it out the bottom with my hand. Like that. This is the inside of my book. I could use this for the outside. I could put this on the outside too. Now we just rub it down real good. It looks a lot cuter than this. So I can either fold this over or trim it off. And I think I'm going to trim it off. And it's not quite plum, but I'm not either. Yeah. I look like a plum, but I'm not quite plum. You're right. So I'm just going to snip this off slowly. All the way down. Like that. Okay, there's a little bit more that I need to trim. And I think what I'll do is find me some either washi tape or some kind of tape to put half on this side and half on the other side. Uh, I don't might have some black tape, maybe some decorative tape, but and then tape that edge. That I'll tape that edge together with tape. Let me look at my washi tapes. That will make it perfect. Perfect. Okay, Janet, good night, honey. I'm getting off too. But I just have to trim these two sides. Alrighty. Go ahead. That'll be good. Kelly said good night too. Good night, Kelly Ann. So that's that. Okay. So here it is. There it is. That's going to be the front. That's going to be the inside. Let's see what kind of washi tape I can find. Let's see here. I gotta have enough to go around. Got that one. And then I got this for backup. Does it matter if it says thank you or not? I've got blue. What's this? But wait, there's more. I got hearts and I got these flowers. If there's enough on there, that's what I want to use. Uh-huh. If there's enough, that's what we're going to do. That's what we'll do. Got some of this, ABCs. I'm going to use those flowers. All right. Put that in there. Put that there. Straighten that up so I can see what's in here next time. Like that. Now I do have some. I got this and but it's too wide. I don't think I want to use that wide. I think I just want a band. And I've got some dogs, but I don't want to use those. Nah. I did have some cats. I do have solid white, but I think washi tape would glue down better because I will be gluing that down. We'll try this one first. Dang nabbit. I'm going to try it first. That's all there is to it. So, since there's 23 of you here, I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I might move my phone out of the way. Oops, that's that. Okay.
Tomato soup with
Grilled cheese?
grilled cheese.
Yes. Joe's making tomato soup and grilled cheese. Come on. I know it's there. I just don't know which direction. It's this direction. Got it. Now I'm going to put some tacky glue down. My rock's in the way. And I'm going to go down this side first. So I got some gluage down. And I only want to put half of it on. So I can fold it over. I think I did. And we got to let that glue dry too. So it'll stick. Because it slides around a little bit with the glue. But I need to have the glue on there. So then I can take and cut this off. Now on the other side, being it contact paper, it's possible I won't need any glue because it's a slick contact paper and the washi tape likes it. How about them apples? But the napkin is squishy. There it is. In all of its wonkiness, there it is. It sticks really good to the washi, to the back. So I'm gonna go down this side, add some more gluage. Good night, Stacy. I'm gonna be getting off here in just a minute. Can you see what I'm doing? Glue this side down. Good night, you guys. I'm leaving. I'm a going. Joe's fixing me a grilled cheese. So let me cut that off. And I can fold it over. I'm cutting it close. It's not too late. Not too late. I was being a pig. I wasn't sharing the tape to the other side of the book, but I am now. Now we're going to the other side. Good, good, nice, perfect. So I got two sides done. I'm tempted to put this on the inside, you guys. Tempted. I'm tempted, but we'll see. We'll see. This was the way it's supposed to be. I could also, if this doesn't look right, um, I can still glue some more paper on there, and and spruce it up some more, with just more collaging until more until I'm happy with it. And Stacy told me not to use gold, and this glitter looks gold in the stickles. It was clear stickles, and I thought it was a silver, but it turned gold, and that's why she said black and white silver looks better on black and white. So and it's just in spots, so I could still cover a little bit of that gold up, with some more pieces of this paper. And I love this it's Tim Hortons paper, and I think I'm going to glue some more down. But now that I'm on a roll, I'm going to go ahead and put my washi tape down over here on this edge too while I'm here. And I could still do some gluing, and I think that might help with my eyes on this, because my eyes aren't attracted to this. It's too something. And I think I'm going to have enough tape to do the bottom. So we'll put this on here. And give it a trim. And flip her over. And it sticks to the contact paper very nice. I'm not going to have any problems on this side. And I'm going to put corners. I've got corner covers, metal corner covers. And I'm going to go ahead and do this side. It's working good, looking good. And I do think I'm going to collage more. And there's nothing wrong with collaging more uh, until I'm satisfied. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you have to always go through an ugly stage before you get to the pretty, right? So I'm just going through an ugly stage. That's my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Cut that off. And we're almost done. And we're going to move that down again. That's okay. We haven't done anything bad. We're just going to move it down because we didn't share the tape with the other side. It's got to be shared. We got to share. There we go. I don't know if that's much better or not. Try it the other way. There we go. Now we've got it. Now we got it. Oh, yeah, we get to fall back. So it's really just 8 o'clock, guys. So I'm going to collage some more. Hi, Ellie K. I've made a fabric journal, a paper fabric journal. I started out with a piece of white muslin fabric, and then I collaged napkins on it, and then I put contact paper on the other side. And now I'm going to do a little bit more collaging on this side. Good night, Darlene. And I've got just a little bit more, I think, to do to make it look better over here. And I'm going to use some of my things. I got this napkin here. I did have, let's see where the bee is, if you can see the bee. But I had one of these on here. I had two of them, but I don't see them. There's one. And I could lay that right on top of that. And take my brush, my water brush, and do that. And I'm going to put some glue down. Probably should use that school glue. I've used up a bottle of school glue on this. A little bit of that, and a little bit of water brush. And I'm going to lay this bumblebee right down on top of that other one. See if I can match it up. I think I did. So I'm going to collage a little bit more on top of this. And I'll see if I can't find the other bumblebee. There's a round. I don't see the other bumblebee. Maybe I didn't put it down. But that's good. That's good. So I'm going to, I want to try to cover up some of this glitter. I think the glitter is, uh, too overpowering. It's gold. It shouldn't. I thought it was going to be silver. And then I've got some more paper over here. Like that. And I've diluted my glue down about 50%. And another piece over here. And since uh, I've got another Christmas one over here. I'll show it to you, Allie, okay? We made two. And I'll cover this tree up a little bit. But we made this one out of napkins too, Allie. And so this is the inside, and then this will be the outside. And we're going to make a Christmas glue book out of it. And this was Christmas napkins. And it's still wet. I gotta let it dry. So let me find another piece over here and some glue. I might have some more zebras. I want to cover up this big gold place. I don't mind if a little bit shows through, but so this will be cute. This will be cute. And I got some more. Got a lot of this paper. I think I've got another one of these little girls. I could put another girl down on top. I'm liking it better already. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. The fox is almost doomed. I know it. I've got another fox. I can always put another fox on there. See, that's why I said I got so much of this paper stuff. Um, I don't know why I'm thinking I'm worried about something. Here's another girl. So I can put her on top of the old girl in the same direction. She's on deli paper. I got her. Oh, I had her. Got her eyes matched up. I'm too rough with my brush. And I've got another fox. I don't know if I got another one of those, but it's all right. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Let me get rid of this tape. I'm done with the tape. Here's my envelope with all my extras. Nope. Nope, this is not an extra. I think I put them up in a box over there. But I probably have enough laying around of stuff. I've got plenty of stuff. I don't even think I used any of this. It's a cow napkin. Yeah, we could use the cow napkin over here. I've got cow, zebra prints, and there's a zebra print here, and then I had real zebras. I think I might have some more of those. This guy ought to go up here somewhere. And this is just watered down school glue. Put that flower there. And we can keep doing layers and layers and layers until we're happy because it's just tissue. So it takes a long time to, uh, to build up. So, so and I probably could find some more of those die cuts as well. Paris. I've got Paris on here. Trying to save it. Trying to do it right. Okay. Come on. A little more. We're going to do it. We're going to get it. And another thing I want to do, I'm going to sew around this, but I also have some of this red Christmas twine. It's like it's sort of like the baker's twine, but it's got silver in it. And I'm going to put that on the Christmas thing. I might stitch around it in a blanket stitch or something on it. I also want to do a zigzag on that one. This one I'm not going to sew around, but it would be cute to sew black and white. I could sew some black and white stitching on it. And I think I could do it. I think I could get a needle, a darning needle between the two. I think. I think. Just thinking. Okay. That looks good. I need some numbers up here. I'm going to use all that glue if it's the last thing I do. And I've got some more of that doily, and I can continue to, if I want to put this back up in the corners, I could do it. Should I do it? Uh-oh. I touched my screen with my brush. I got glue on my screen. I was trying to cover up the gold, yeah. I thought it was silver. And I know I'm covering up some things I've already put down, but that's okay. See how much more of this stuff I got. Yeah, we could just put some more of that lace down. That looks good. I like that. It helps break it up. Let's see if I can fix this. I hate to cover up everything, but it is what it is. Just need one more for this corner. And I don't have one out here, but I've got more dollies. Doilies. Oh, here's some zebras. Okay, let me find a couple of good zebra heads. I'd like to get them down for sure. Because they're cute as a button. I had this all sorted out and cleaned up when I first started, but the wind was blowing around and, everything got blowed in the wind. Got half of zebras. And where did I get that? I think that's all of the zebra napkins, too. I don't have another zebra napkin. It was sent by Happy Mail. Here's another head. Let's put him right here. Oops. It was just the backing. Okay, good. Didn't hurt a thing. Kind of tore his head off. Crap. Okay, he's coming off. He's coming off. Let's see if I can find another part of the head. I'm piecing the zebras together now. Ooh, oh, he's going the wrong way. Oh, I found the other part of that head. Bingo. Bingo. Perfect. He's going on there. He's good. He's good. He's good. Okay. I think I'm going to have to let this dry because I'm starting to tear. Let's let it dry and I'll work on it again tomorrow. There's no hurry. I did. I beheaded them, but I got them back. I got two of them on there, and I've got one more. Nope, those are half heads. You can't have a half of the head. A nose. We got to find the other part of the nose. Like that. Always going the wrong direction. Happens to Betsy. They go left and they go right. Go right and then they go left. But I think that's all I'm going to put on it tonight. I think I did good. I got a lot of the gold out of the way. Did good. Did good. Last piece. Okay. So I'm liking it a lot better. I'm going to look for some more die cuts, and I can make. I've got die. I can make die cuts too. I've got some die cuts that I can do, and so I'll get those out tomorrow and work on that a little bit tomorrow. So guys, I'm gonna quit so I can let this dry, and I will see you guys in the chat room. If you need me, message me. Uh, if you need me, give me a message and I'll get back to you. I check my messages 24 hours a day. So uh, I get them. So thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me and staying with me till the very end. You guys are you guys are great. So good night, everybody. Good night. I had a lot of fun. I'll show you my thing. Let me show you my turkey again. We did a turkey. There's our turkey. Good night.